Welcome to Subramani. If you have not been living under the rock, you've also been seeing a lot of young deaths, in the sense that a lot of youngsters who are dying. And it set me thinking when I found this article in a very unheard of magazine called the Epoch Times. And I'm going to read a lot from this article. And I mean, this was triggered by Raju Srivastava's death. Raju Srivastava was 58, and he was supposed to be fit. He had no heart problems. He had nothing, no sugar, diabetes. Perhaps he had diabetes and BP. I'm not very sure. And he was 58. Now, 58 is a very young age to die, considering that all over the world the average age of death is increasing. So what must have happened, I have no clue. I'm not getting into what he did. At least in Rakesh Jhunjhunwala's case, he was 62, 61, 62, which is still way below the national average of 72. So, and you also hear on the other side people living till the age of 95, 98, 93. There are many people in our house who are above 90. So I thought I should read a part of this article, and I'll talk about this. So it's saying nurse educator John Campbell is sounding an alert on the wave of unexplained deaths. These are unexplained deaths. These are not COVID deaths. These are just unexplained. I mean, there are stories going ahead. I'll just share them with you. Campbell has 2.44 million subscribers on his YouTube channel, and he talks about he has reviewed a lot of this dying, and he recently shared more government data showing that the young and healthy people keep unexpectedly dying, and they are not dying of COVID. COVID is explained death. You know how the death happened. Here these are unexplained deaths. And he has got he's got 20,000 comments on his channel. So one of the news items is celebrities dying, and he says it tells only part of the story. Campbell pointed out professional mountain biker Rab Wardell, RABWARDELL, who won the elite men's title at the Scottish Cross Mountain Bike Championship. He was just 37 years of age, and he was with his girlfriend. His fiancée posted on social media that she tried giving him the CPR, but he just succumbed to death, right? So this is why I'm talking about this is, and she says I have no clue how he understood how he died. He went into cardiac arrest. I tried and tried, and the paramedics arrived within minutes, but his heart stopped and they just couldn't bring him back, right? So, and it says statistics show that far more deaths more than usual, at least 1,000 a week in the United Kingdom alone. Now, United Kingdom is a very small country, and if 1,000 deaths a week can't be explained, right, that is about 50,000 deaths a year can't be explained, obviously there is something wrong, lifestyle mistake or vaccine mistake. I have no clue what is wrong, but I think people should be careful. At least make your will, start planning for your death, right? If you're going to go away day after tomorrow, what will you do? You'll start packing, right? So I think do some of those things. These deaths have been occurring at every age group, including in healthy young adults. Sudden death in, again, he's talking of sudden death in athletes. He points to a June 22 review in European Journal, which showed 80% of sudden deaths in young athletes occurred without any prior symptom or family history of heart disease. This is pretty shocking, right? You don't hear of a 37-year-old dying of a heart attack without any family history, no BP, sugar, or any of those symptoms, and just suddenly at 37 you just drop dead. And he says that unexpected deaths may outstrip COVID deaths in 2023, right? According to Professor Carl Henegem, Director of Center for Evidence-Based Medicine at Oxford University, says deaths started noticeably during April 2022, right? And the UK reports that these excess deaths are a result of circulatory issues, diabetes and cancer. But as Campbell was quick to point out, that does not explain the precipitating factor. The pattern is similar in many other countries. I mean, I'm sure India is capturing this details somewhere, but I have no clue what are the numbers for India. So I'm just multiplying this by 5, and it would be 5,000 deaths a week in India. and that is not explained, right? So, and they saying it should be done, the research should be done as a matter of urgency. I do not know how urgently we are doing it in India. Campbell is a nurse educator, and he does not represent the reason for he does not know the causes for the death, but he says the deaths are happening. He's got a lot of comments, and one of the viewers has commented, a very good friend of mine died 2 days ago on his 2 days after his 40th birthday, 5 days after his second shot of vaccine. A very healthy guy with multiple marathons died in a heart attack at home after being in the gym about half an hour earlier. No autopsy was done, even if his wife requested an autopsy. Another person says he first the going on a strenuous hike as he has done in the past, and this time he wrote his chest felt heavy and he could taste something acidic under his tongue. At the summit he fainted, tumbled 70 feet, and he was discovered unconscious. He was airlifted, and he didn't live through. He says he was 38 years old at the time of the. A third says a friend of mine died last week from heart failure after getting her second COVID-19 vaccine shot. She was healthy, she was in her 30s and had no underlying health issues. The doctors were unable to find out why she had massive heart failure and asked if getting the COVID-19 shots was the cause, and they had no answer. Each commentator talks about his own challenges of taking the post-vaccination. I mean, there are no indications you have taken the second vaccine, or maybe some people have taken the third booster also, but it's not very clear. Recently published science report says there was some foreign element in the body, which says it's a study, which is a 60-page study, and it says team of physicians in Italy submitted the blood samples of 1006 patients which were injected with the COVID-19 vaccine and subsequently sought medical care for different symptoms, and foreign matter was found in 94% of their blood. So this looks like I mean, then they are saying it is actually worse than it appears, because Campbell further pointed out over the past 2 years many of the people who would have died naturally from old age or natural sources, natural causes, may have actually died from this, or may have even died from symptoms which may not have been read as this, right? So and these are all people who are dying without any underlying health problems. That seems to be a worry. However, instead of seeing a drop in non-COVID related deaths, these deaths are actually rising. Therefore, a rise in deaths is even worse than it appears, and the United States has suffered more cumulatively from excess deaths than any other country, according to Campbell. And any single unnecessary death is scary, and we have no clue how to be prepared. At least from our side, what we can do is keep our papers ready, make sure we have our will ready. Whatever else, whatever assets you think your family should get should be really got. So make sure that all these I mean, you can just do the paperwork, right? You can't do anything else. And we don't have enough data about India. Now, Raju Srivastava was 40, 58. There are many other youngsters that you hear who are 57, 54, 34. So I do not know. And I also hear on the other side people living till 98, 97. Everything is happening. Just be prepared. Thank you.